housework, but I thought I would kind of take some time to update you guys on Ellie's, oh, here he comes. Ellie's progress, or not really progress, but like what's going on. So Ellie already got a call from ABA. Yeah, I see that. Okay. Already got a call from ABA to start that, and that's therapy that's like 20 to 30 hours a week. It can be in-home. It also could be at like their business or whatever, or therapy office. Hi, are you waiting patiently? Yeah. Or you can like split the time where like half of it's at home and then half of it's like there. But we already got that ball rolling. I'm kind of like nervous about that because it's a pretty intense, like it's a lot of therapy. If you think about it, like it's almost a full-time job for me. On top of like all the other stuff I already do and her other therapies and all that. So it's going to be like kind of figuring out how that works. You are being so patient, bud. What do you want to watch? Do you know what you want to watch? Can you pick one? Here, let's do Octonauts. Can you take that? Anyways, so that'll start on the 7th. I already got a call from developmental disabilities, which we applied for, which I think I had mentioned in the last video. And they, I called, got the appointment, and when I went in for the appointment, they were like, yeah, it could take up to 90 days to get approved or whatever. And I was like, all right, well, you know, let's just get it rolling and see how it goes. They called me, not kidding you, like 5 days later, and not called me, but I got the letter in the mail saying she was approved. So, and then a couple days after I got the letter, they called me and set up an appointment to meet her case manager. So, that word is so hard to say. Developmental Disabilities Services is a program that helps pay for like some therapies, some like in-home care. There's like a certain allotment of money you get to pay for certain types of things. They'll also help pay for like classes, like if their therapist had recommended like ballet or something when she gets older, or like tumbling, or you know, like anything like that, they'll help pay for the classes too. But right now, I did find out that they'll help pay for, like I said, in-home care, but I don't have to go through an agency. I can actually have like somebody, for instance, I have a friend that's going to be coming to watch, or my babysitter basically. She is a really good friend of mine, and I can get her in the program to get paid to watch Ellie. So Robert and I can like have a break, because we actually never get a break. We work all the time, and I think the last time Robert and I had a date without children, not kidding you, was before the twins were born, and they are gonna be 3 in January. So anyways, it's really nice. I mean, it's a little bit of work, and it's gonna take some time. But basically, I have to fill out paperwork and get that ball rolling. She's got to fill out paperwork and get that ball rolling. Then it just takes time for it to all like kind of mesh together. So we are working on that, which will be really nice, because she will not only watch Ellie, but she watches my other kids too. So she'll get a little bit extra income for doing it, which is kind of cool. I thought about going through an agency, but for my family, that just won't work, because Ellie's not ever like alone by herself without her siblings. And if I pay an agency to come in and watch her, they're not going to watch my other kids, so I'm still going to have to find a babysitter for them. So it doesn't really work out to go for the agency, especially when the other kids obviously aren't quite able to take care of themselves, at least most of them. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at with that. She is still in speech therapy, and that is going really well. I really like her speech therapist. She's great with Ellie. Ellie's finally really warmed up to her, and so that's going good. Oh, and so we renewed her IFSP, which, if you don't know what that is, it's basically like an IEP, but for early intervention. It's like a plan of a plan of services. Yeah, a plan of services for Ellie. So we renewed that. We added her preschool on it, which she will be starting preschool in February. And I'm kind of terrified, but oh my gosh. So I personally don't think I'm ready for the kids to start preschool, but I know they need to. It'll be really beneficial for them to get that extra little help. So anyways, Henry will start, and he'll do 2 days a week. But when I did Ellie's IFSP, I decided that I didn't want to put her in 2 days a week because she's already going to be doing ABA therapy, which is 20 to 30 hours a week. I didn't want to throw in another thing for her to have to do. So basically, there's one other kid in her class, and it's only twice a month. 2 Wednesdays out of the month she'll go and just have one-on-one with a teacher, and then there's an aide and then the other kid. So there's only 4 people, but they can really like work with Ellie, not so much in a classroom setting, because I don't think that she's quite ready for that, which is kind of cool. Like they had to make a certain class for this other kid, so her case managers kind of suggested that we start that way too, and I really do agree. I think that's going to be what's best for her, at least for now. Maybe a little bit down the road, if she's really doing great, we can always add her into the autism class that has a little bit more kids, but we'll see how that goes first. I just didn't want to put too much on her plate, or my plate for that matter. I already have to take Henry because he's not going to be in the autism class. Obviously, he's going to be in a regular class. But it's 2 days a week, so just juggling ABA, Henry's therapy, and preschool, and then Ellie's preschool too. So, and then we had talked about possibly putting occupational therapy in there somewhere, but I am not ready for that yet. It's just, I don't want to keep adding stuff to her plate. I think that we'll start with ABA, see how it goes. Then in February, we'll just see how, the 2 days a month goes for her preschool. And then, of course, she goes to speech twice or once a week, too, for 30 minutes. So, yeah, I think that's it. I think that you're caught up. So on the 7th, she has the assessment for ABA, and then on the 8th, Ellie and I travel back up to Portland for another audiology appointment. She hasn't had one in 3 months, and so we're just going to see where she's at with that. And this is the first audiology appointment since her diagnosis, so things might look a little different in how they work stuff. So I'm not exactly sure, but I hope she doesn't get a new audiologist, because I really like her audiologist. She's really nice. But yeah, I think that is it. I'm sorry, we're in my bathroom. I'm actually going to clean it here in just a second. And it's kind of away from the kids, so the door's not shut, it's open, but they're busy. Actually, Ellie's was trying to lay down for a nap, but she's awake, so I gotta go get her. But anyways, yeah, if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and a like and a comment. And if you guys leave a comment, I will answer them. Nobody leaves a comment. Yeah, and on YouTube, if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, because I try to keep everybody updated with Ellie's progress, and I plan on doing more. It's just really hard There's been a lot going on, and to be completely honest, I'm not sure exactly what people want to hear or what people want me to make a video about. So if you want to see more of Ellie, I can do that. Or if you want to see more of Henry, or if you just want to see more of the kids, instead of just looking at my face, let me know. I can always add some clips, or we could just, yeah, anyways, I don't know what I'm talking about. Like I said before, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just winging it. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye.